good. Good morning, everyone. I actually know that today is Thursday. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everyone. And I only know because I have a deadline at midnight tonight to submit a final paper in my English class. And the reason I mention this is because someone messaged me yesterday about never having gone back to school and how much she has always regretted it. And I told her that she could go back anytime she wants to. I know that in the beginning, when I thought that I would go back to school after succeeding in a career for about 7 years, not everyone was supportive of my decision, but I continued to remember what my dad always told me, which was you could do anything you want to do. And during quarantine, we have to be our biggest cheerleaders because no one is watching us. So we have to build up our own motivation, and we have to do things and cheer ourselves until we reach our goals. So let's start seated, just in a comfortable seat. We're going to start by stretching our necks. No, just have a comfortable seat. Have a comfortable seat. Extend your arms behind you and interlace your fingers. Look all the way up to the sky and all the way down towards your belly. Pull your palms away from you so you can bring your shoulder blades down and tuck them in. Look all the way down towards your belly and all the way up towards the sky. Now bring both palms to your right side. If you can't bring it all the way to the right, that's okay. Bring it as far as you can and tilt your head towards the right side to get a good stretch in the left side of your neck. I understand that not all of us have people in our lives to tell us that we could do anything we want to. So here I am telling you that you could achieve anything you want in your life as long as you put your mind to it. Stretch your arms back, look all the way up towards the sky, and all the way down towards your belly. Come back to neutral and bring both palms towards the left side and tilt your head towards the left. And if we don't put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, we're never going to reach anywhere new. So discomfort is part of that growth. Doing things that we don't know, we're not sure of, is part of that growth. So I invite you to remember that for the rest of quarantine and beyond. Extend your arms behind you. Now place your right palm to your right side and lift your left palm all the way up and over. Get a good side body stretch. Make sure that both your hips are are placed onto your mat. Don't allow it to peel off so you can get a good side body stretch. Bend your right elbow as much as you can as you keep your left hip on the mat to get a deeper stretch. Now come all the way back towards the middle. Extend your arms forward. Tuck your shoulder blades in. Activate your back muscles. And come all the way to the left side. Place your left palm on the mat. Keep your right hip onto the mat. Bend your left elbow and sink onto this side. Come back to center. Now sway back and forth all the way from the right and all the way to the left side. Do it a few times on your own time. Like a ballerina, no one is watching you. Be your own cheerleader. One more time, and then come back to center. Rock yourself forward and back and come on to all fours to tabletop position. Stack your hips above your knees and your shoulders above your palms. Let's do a few cat and cows. Dip your chest down, look up towards the sky. Tilt your pelvis up and tuck your shoulder blades in so you can get a nice opening in your chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your spine like a scared cat. Look down at your belly. Maybe lean forward and back to stretch out all parts of your back here. Inhale, exaggerate into cow. Dip all the way down and up. Exhale into cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Look all the way up. And exhale to cat. Come back to neutral. I'm going to tell you guys something a little funny. Extend your right leg and your left arm. Bring your left arm all the way to the left and your right leg all the way to the right. Bring it back to center. All the way, opposite sides. And now bring it back to center. One more time, bring it all the way to the opposite side. And back to center. Bend your right knee. Bring your foot as close as possible to your glute. Keep it pressed down first. Pull it down towards your glute. Take 2 breaths here. And then extend your foot into your palm for a nice opening. So first it was a quad stretch, and now it's more of a hip stretch, a psoas stretch. And chest, obviously. Now release your foot, place your palm down, bring your right leg all the way to the right, and come up onto your knee. Grab your left elbow with your right arm and lean towards the right. Paige and Lily, if you're going to be here 1 more minute, you're coming on your yoga mats. Release and come back to your tabletop position. Send your foot all the way back and down. Maybe tap your feet a little bit to release it. Now extend your right arm and your left leg. Bring your right arm all the way to the right and your left leg all the way to the left for lateral movement. Come back to center. Inhale them all the way to opposite sides. Come back to center. One more time, inhale to opposite sides. Come back to center. Now bend your left knee. And if you want to help your foot by pressing it towards your glute, that's great. Hold here for 2 breaths. And now push your foot into your palm and feel that nice extension. Open up a little more. Release your foot. Bring it all the way to your left side. Place it on the floor and come on to your right knee. Grab your right elbow with your left palm and lean over to the left. Keep your chest open to the front. You should feel it in your inner thigh and the right side of your body. And now release. Come back to your tabletop. Send your leg all the way back and down. And now, so we don't skip our child's pose, spread your knees really wide, a little wider than usual. Bring your toes to touch and just come all the way down to your child's pose. Rock your forehead right and left onto your mat. And the thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I was told I was too old to get my yoga teacher training certificate and that I wasn't gonna succeed as a yoga instructor. Place your right palm all the way to the right, your left palm over it to get a nice side body stretch. One more time. Imagine if I had listened to everyone that told me I couldn't do things. Well, for one, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. Come back to center. Now place your left palm to the left, right palm on top of your left one. Keep sending your hips down towards your feet. Come back to center. Now tuck your toes in, come into a tabletop position. Take a nice long inhale and exhale, send your hips towards the sky. Bend your right knee, bend your left. Now come onto your tippy toes as high as you can and send both heels to the right. Get a good calf stretch here. This feels really good. Now lift them all the way up and bring them over to the left. Now do it a few times on your own, right to left. Now look between your palms, tuck your shoulder blades in. Send your heels as close as possible towards the mat. Take an inhale and step right behind your palms. Keep a giant bend in your knees. Dangle your upper body over your lower body. You can place or interlace both palms behind your neck and just sway from side to side. Release your palms and inhale very slowly, very gently with your eyes closed. Come all the way up to standing. Good job, Sam. Taking it slower today than usual. I like how Inhale, scoop up all the positive energy around you, all the power that is from within you. And exhale, Samastitihi, standing at attention. Bring your palms to your heart center. Flutter your eyes closed for a moment and set your intention. As you set your intention today, I would like you to remember all the times people told you you could not do something, or maybe the times when you didn't believe you could do it and you still did. Take a moment to celebrate yourself, and then take another moment to tap into that power during today's practice, and remind yourself of how powerful you are and how you can do anything you set your mind to. Take a nice inhale through your nose and an open mouth exhale, sigh any doubt out. Again, inhale through your nose, all the confidence, all the power, and open mouth, sigh any doubt out. Flutter your eyes open. Let's begin with our Sun A. Inhale your arms all the way up to mountain pose. You can rock back and forth to feel all four corners of your feet. Pinkies a little inward, tuck your shoulder blades in. Keep your tummy nice and tucked in to keep your core active. Maybe keep a slight bend in your knees to stay strong and powerful in your mountain. Inhale in your mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Bend your knees generously. Airplane your arms, palms facing the sky to activate your triceps. 70% of your arm muscle. My son loves that information. Sit a little deeper in your chair. Inhale, chair pose. Send your arms up towards the sky. Tuck your shoulder blades in. Stay low in your seat. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Drape your upper body over your lower body. Maybe bend your knees right and left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Come into a tiny little ball and connect your forehead to your knees. We're gonna flow Sun A 2 more times. Let's flow together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way to your mountain. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Thank you, Sam. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Send your heels down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to your mountain pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. One last breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. The only thing that should be touching your mat here are your palms and the tops of your feet. Push yourself off the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades and look forward. Now tuck your toes in and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your palms. And exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to your mountain pose. Come all the way up to your tippy toes. For those of you who take my yoga classes regularly, you know where we're going. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Stay on your tippy toes as you're making your airplane arms and coming into your chair. Now interlace your arms behind you. Send your chest forward. Open your heart space. And exhale, forward fold with interlaced arms. Release your bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Bend your knee, make giant circles with your knee just to release your hip. Send it high again. Now bring it to your right tricep. Send your shin almost all the way down to your mat. Pick it back up again, tap your right tricep, and send it high to the sky. Now shift, bring it through to your left elbow. Send your foot through for falling star. Left arm high. Bring your left palm back down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through to low lunge. Ground down through both feet. Inhale straight into your crescent lunge. Make sure your upper body's facing forward. Both hips on the same level. Maybe pull your left hip forward so it's aligned with the right. Stand strong in your crescent lunge. Make sure your heel is stacked right on top of your toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, double lunge. Tap your left knee onto your mat and inhale back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your back foot to meet the short edges of your mat. Front knee stays exactly the same. Pull your arms or push them away from you like someone is grabbing you on each side. Stack your upper body right above your hips. Now bring your palms to your heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. Come all the way onto your left side. And now staying low, just travel very low all the way back and come into your extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, bend your knee, make giant circles on the side. Inhale it high again. Bring it all the way forward to your left elbow. Shift it down, pick it back up, and send it high to the sky. Now bring it to your right elbow, send it through for fallen star. Inhale, right arm high. Bring your right palm down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it, step it through to low lunge. Ground down through both feet. Inhale, crescent lunge. Do exactly what we did on the other side. Send your right hip a little forward so your hips are aligned. Take an inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, double lunge. Tap your right knee on the mat. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the right side. Pivot your back foot to meet the short edges of your mat. Bring both palms to your heart center. Skandasana on the right. Shift your weight all the way to your right knee and all the way down. Send your booty back. Now stay very low. Shift your weight to your front knee and come into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. That was our Sun B. Let's flow it together one time with no changes. And then I'll start bringing your juicy changes in. Look to the top of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. You can cartwheel if you want. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your mountain. Go all the way up on your tippy toes. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Stay on your tippy toes. Do it as slow as you need to keep your balance. Interlace your hands behind you. Puff up your chest. Hold here. Exhale, forward fold with a bind. Release your bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring it to your right tricep. Shift it down, bring it back up, and send it high to the sky. Bring it to your left elbow. Send it through for falling star, but this time hover your foot off the earth. You can do it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your palms to heart center. Come into your Skandasana. Now shift forward, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Bring it through to your left tricep. Shift it down, bring it back up, send it high to the sky. Bring it to your right elbow, send it through to falling star. Hover your foot off your mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your palms to heart center. Skandasana towards the right. Stay low, go all the way forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and sigh it all out. Look between your palms, take an inhale. Exhale, hop or walk to the top of your mat or cartwheel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to your mountain pose. Come on to your tippy toes. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Send your arms behind you. Take your time. Interlace your hands, puff up your chest. Take an inhale and exhale, forward fold. Release the bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good job, Sam. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Bring it to your right tricep. Shift it down. Pull it up and send it high to the sky. Now, fallen star. Bring it all the way to the other side. Keep your foot hovering off the earth. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your palms to heart center. Skandasana to the left. Stay low. Extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Shift it over to your left tricep. Shift it down, pull it up, and send it high to the sky. Fallen star on the left side. Keep your foot hovered. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, send it through to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Tap your right knee on the mat. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Palms to heart center. Skandasana to the right. Stay low. Extended side angle. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long breath. Maybe come into your child's pose for a moment. Whew. This is me just turning up the music so we can dance one more time. We're gonna flow together, guys. Take an inhale, look between your palms. Exhale, hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to your mountain and onto your tippy toes. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Stay on your tippy toes, interlace your hands, open up your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Release your bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Shift it forward to your right tricep. Shift it down, up again to your tricep, and high to the sky. Bring it to your left elbow, hovering fallen star. If you have to put your foot on the mat, that's okay. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now exhale, runner's lunge. So bring your right foot to the outside of your mat. Bring your back knee down. Take a moment here. Don't come all the way down to your elbows. We're just gonna do a quick lizard. So if you wish, you can grab onto your left foot with your right palm. If you're not sweating, I don't know what to tell you. I am literally melting over here. Release your foot. Tiptoe your right foot to the center of your mat. Peel your back knee off the earth. And inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your palms to heart center. Shift your weight, Skandasana, towards the left. Stay all the way down and come into extended side angle, but place your palm about 6 inches on the outside of your right foot and come into your half moon. Peel or pick up your left foot off the mat. You can maybe hover your left arm for hovering half moon. Stay wherever you're uncomfortable today. Push yourself a little more. Now bring your back foot down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, last side. Bring it to your left tricep. Shift all the way down, shift back up, and send it high to the sky. Now send it over for hovering fallen star. You can do it. Keep that foot hovering. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, runner's lunge on the left side. Place it on the outside of your left palm. Whew. Now you can bend your right knee. Grab onto it with your left palm. Get a nice stretch here in your lizard. You can come onto the knife edge of your left foot also for a bigger opening and hip stretch, or to your elbow like Sam is doing. Now bring your foot down. Tiptoe your left foot to the center of your mat, or where it should be in low lunge. Peel your back knee off the earth and inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale to your warrior two. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, come all the way to Skandasana. Exhale, extended side angle, but we're gonna do a half moon. Place your palm on the outside of your left foot and hover your right foot off the earth. Maybe peel your left palm off the mat. Stay open, stay courageous, stay in your power. Keep your core nice and active. Now bring your back foot down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale. Actually, come down to your child's pose. Let's take a breath together. Send your forehead to the mat. Tap into your power and your strength. And tap into that badass in you that tells everyone that you can do it no matter what anyone says. Even if the whole world conspires against you, if the stars are aligned in your favor, whatever you want will happen as long as you want it. So take an inhale. And now you can come back to your downward facing dog. Although I feel Sam doesn't want to. She's like, I'm done. Look between your palms, take an inhale. Exhale, hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit in your imaginary chair. Keep your knees together. Now send all your weight to your right foot and let's do eagle on the right side. Bring your right arm underneath your left until you come to a bind in the middle, or you can give yourself a hug if your palms don't touch. Peel your left leg off the mat and wrap it around the right. You can come for a full bind by wrapping your leg all the way around and sit as deep as you can. Sit a little deeper to add more compression and add more advantages to this practice or this posture. Now unwind your legs, keep your left knee high, and now come into warrior three with eagle arms. Send your foot all the way back. You can keep your foot flexed or pointed. Unwind your arms, bring your palms to your heart center. Stay nice and long. You can also extend your arms forward if you want to fly today. I know you're a superhero. You can do it. And come all the way up. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale it down. Shake your legs a little bit. Inhale, chair pose. Let's do it on the other side. Ground down through your left foot. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. Wrap your right leg over your left. Maybe bring it all the way around. And sit nice and deep in your chair. And remember, as you sit in eagle, that you can do anything you want to be and fly as high as you want. And I'm sure all the birds, when they saw the first eagle, told him he couldn't go as high as he can. And then he did, and then they knew. Inhale, right knee high, and come into warrior three with eagle arms. Unwind your arms, maybe bring them to your heart center. Extend your arms forward if you want a full flight. Now come all the way up, inhale mountain, one-legged mountain. And exhale, bring everything down and shake it out. Whew. It is hard to speak and do this at the same time. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Place your right knee on the right corner edge of your mat. Tiptoe your heel or your shin to come to the top edge of your mat. And sit here for a moment. Make sure your left leg is nice and long behind you. My heels feel tighter than usual because I've been sitting so many hours every day on my laptop. If you feel the same, you can stay here for a few more breaths. If your hips need some comfort, maybe you can add a pillow underneath your right hip. And if you're ready for some more juiciness, you can come down to your elbows for sleeping pigeon. Keep your breath nice and long. And keep thinking of the many times people told you you couldn't do something and you surprised yourself and you did it anyways. Now push yourself up. When you're ready, take your time. I wait till you're extra comfortable, then I peel you off the mat. Place your palms on the mat, tuck your back toes in, and inhale, three-legged dog, bend your knee, make giant circles with your knee. And exhale it down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left side. Bring your left knee to the top left corner of your mat. Bring your shin parallel to the front of the mat, the top of the mat. And sit here for a little bit before you go all the way down, if that's in your practice. If you had the pillow underneath your right hip, you can bring it underneath your left. When you're ready, come all the way down to sleeping pigeon. Now push yourself up, press your palms on the mat. Tuck your back toes in and inhale, three-legged dog. Send your left leg high, bend your knee, make giant circles and bring it back down. Take a nice inhale and exhale, bring your knees onto the earth and sit back onto your heels. Untuck your feet from underneath you, send them forward. Maybe make them dance a little bit again for no reason. Now bring your right foot over your left. Bend your other knee. Twist over, open to the right, and come into Lord of the Fishes to the right side. I mean, I could have connected this with the half sleeping pigeon, but then you would have known where I'm taking you every time, and yoga would become boring. You can look over your right shoulder if you want a deeper twist. Come back to center. Release your legs. Stretch them out in front of you. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, seated forward fold. Keep your heart going forward, close to your thighs. Maybe grab onto your feet or your toes. Keep a slight bend in your knees if that helps. But definitely keep your shoulder blades as tucked in as possible. You can grab onto your shins, your thighs, wherever you can reach is fine. Now bend your knees and connect your forehead to your knees. Release. Bend your right knee, place it over your left leg, and then bend your left knee. Oh, sorry, the other way around. Open up to the left. Connect your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, and you can look all the way over your left shoulder for a deeper twist. Keep your chest open and proud. Come forward. Release your legs again. Open them up and nice and wide. For those of you who enjoy this, come all the way down and forward. It's like a seated forward fold, but your legs are nice and wide. Sam can come to her elbows. I can't even do that. So just reach as far as you can. The reason I chose to do this is because this feels very uncomfortable for me. And since I am encouraging you to sit in your discomfort and challenge yourselves, here I am, leading by example. I mean, I wish I could grab onto Sam so I can pull myself down. I'm hoping that gravity will be heavier than me right now and just pull me down. And come up. Dance your feet all the way onto your mat. Extend your arms nice and long. And exhale yourself all the way down towards your mat. Bend your knees. Place your right ankle above your left knee for figure 4. And maybe bring your left knee as close as possible to your body while pushing your right knee away. Now wrap your right leg over your left and send both legs over to the left side for supine twist. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat and look over to your right for a deeper twist. Now inhale your knees back to center and release them. Put them back, both back onto your mat. Now place your left heel over your right knee and pull your right knee closer to your body for figure 4. I feel like when I lay my head all the way down, I can't hear myself anymore, or the mic stops working. And that's why my head is peeled off the mat, but please keep your head on the mat so you can enjoy this fully. Now wrap your left leg over your right. Take an inhale and bring both knees over to the right side. Look over towards the left for a deeper twist. Inhale your knees back to center. Give your knees a giant hug. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Rock sideways. Now bring your head back to the earth and grab onto the outside edges of your feet. And come into your happy baby pose and rock from side to side. I love that they come back on this most awkward one. You can grab onto the inside edges of your feet as well. Maybe bend your knees, extend them. Inhale both knees back into your chest. Give yourself an even bigger hug. Kiss your knees again and thank yourself for coming to class today. Take a giant inhale through your nose and come into your Shavasana. Bring all the way, everything down onto your mat. Just allow your body to melt into your mat. And usually when people come into my class, I give them little notes with quotes on them as my gift to everyone that comes over to class. And so today I'm going to leave you with a quote. The best quote I think I've ever written, which says, "Whoever said you cannot change the world has never tried." And to me that translates to also whoever says you can't change the way your life is or something about your life that you don't enjoy or love, then you can definitely do so. And no one knows your power except for yourself. So I want you, as you sink into your mat, to tap into that power within yourself. Whenever you're ready, start wiggling your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, come on to your favorite side for a supported fetal position. Push yourself up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your palms to heart center. I encourage you first to give yourself gratitude and cheer yourself on for all the things that you have achieved that you didn't know you could. Give thanks to the universe for supporting you throughout your journey. And set the intention to continue to practice your power in the present moment and in your future. Bring both palms to your ajna, your seat of intuition, or what we call our forehead. The light, love, student, and teacher within me is but a reflection of the light, the love, the student, and teacher in each and every one of you. I humbly bow to you in your path. Namaste.